My friends, welcome to Talk Casual Armada Edition. As always, to the left of me, you've got the dancing monkey himself, Ian.
Oh, I didn't like the
and the host with the most, the Grandmaster of Salt himself, Muzzle.
Oh, I didn't like the salt.
So, shall we hit the Armada news?
Yeah, let's get straight into, we're talking about Armada and going to jump into some X Wing as well tonight.
What's on? Yeah, let's actually.
We're doing X Wing as well tonight. We usually just do Armada, but yeah, a lot of X Wing stuff has come out this week.
Yeah, the rulebook has come out.
Yeah, we've got a rulebook.
So we're going to go through that.
Go through that. We got some. We've got to go through an article and have a bit of
a bit of salt too. Of course, there's salt.
Of course, there's salt. There's always salt.
There's always
salt.
And Rob, I've taken off the jumper for you, so there you go.
Yeah, jumper's off now.
So,
all right. So first off, Armada news.
Armada news.
Whatever it was destroyed, wasn't it? Yeah.
And that's all we have
that's
for you.
Armada
That's
news.
it. That's our Armada news.
That's Armada news. All done and dusted there.
Yeah, so that's it there. So still no word, no nothing, no rumours, nothing.
Nothing.
Who knows what's going on?
Only FFG knows.
Only FFG knows.
All they need to do is just release one article, something,
I know.
anything.
I know. Everyone's been complaining about where's the rulebook for 2.0. We're still waiting. Where's our next Armada one?
That's it.
Where's the next Armada?
When it's just an article, that's all I want. I just want just like.
I feel like Gen Con's our only hope.
I hope so, and that's a month, less than a month away now.
Yeah, maybe there's some type of announcement at Gen Con. Maybe
there has to be. There has to be. I can't think of anything else.
I know it's torture.
It's torture.
Oh well, what do you do?
Continue on.
Well, let's move straight along, and we have
get some salt.
Let's get
some salt into this.
Salt time.
Rub some salt into here.
Salt. Ground forces incoming.
Copy that. On our way.
All right.
Now
salt.
Salt. First things first. Actually, I want to say one thing with the Armada news. They've just
this comes under salt.
Yes, this comes under salt. Legion, Emperor Palpatine, the Raw Guard. Come on, man. What's up with that? The Emperor's not on the battlefield. He's up in his throne, sitting there going, good. No, he's not.
Sorry, Mars. Do you play Legion?
No.
Okay, moving on.
That's it. Forget about Legion. No one cares about Palpatine. Armada news. That's it. Done.
Okay.
Next thing.
All right, next bit of salt. I think last week we're going through the all the stuff.
FFG.
With the FFG expansion.
Yeah.
You've already got a mistake.
You've already stuffed up FFG. Well done.
Yeah. Here we go. Who's seen this? Who's read this Slave 1 title here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting? You get to.
I already went there.
Basically works like Navigator. Now the one you're looking at there, that Slave 1 comes in the conversion kits.
Yep.
That's the one for the conversion kits. Anyway, they just did an unboxing on Battle of Lost Souls for the fire spray kit.
Yep.
And wouldn't you know it?
Oh.
Now, can anyone see the difference here?
Don't stress about it.
Can you see the difference? Don't stress.
Don't stress
if you can't.
Yes.
Don't stress if you can't see the difference. It might take you a while. It's
already FFG. You've dropped the ball.
Already. It's just
it's not even out yet.
I know. What do we do? Oh, yeah. So those who haven't picked it up yet, there seems to be this added text in here where it says, you may gain 1 stress token, where the other one does not say that. So does that mean if we use the one from the conversion kit, we don't have to take stress?
No, I'm taking, definitely taking that one.
Or, hey, actually, how about this? What if the one from the conversion kit costs more than the one from the, that thing? Maybe that was intentional. Maybe. No, I think that's probably how they'll spin it. No,
they stuffed it.
They stuffed it. They stuffed it. Something went wrong there. That's.
Come on, FFG. You said you've play tested this for a year and you've already stuffed it up before it came out.
Already stuffed up a card.
Come on. Where's my Armada news?
Oh, that was fun.
Swing and a miss. That's right.
This is. I think that's really salt. I think that's probably about all the salt.
That's
We've got
it.
some other stuff to talk about. It's not so much salty. So.
Salt. Ground forces incoming.
Copy that. On our way.
Alrighty.
That's enough salt, right? A little. Slight.
Yep. Next fun thing we're going to talk about. We've got these here upgrades. I was going through something's kind of interesting's kind of happened with the upgrades. So let me bring this up so we can see it clearly. No, let's not do that.
Oh, hello.
That just looks bad now.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
There we go. That's better.
There we go. That's a bit better. Alrighty. I was having a bit of fun just going through the cars, what cars we're going to get from the core set. And
Ian's got too much time.
Yeah, my wife wasn't home last night, so you know what else am I going to do? You know.
Well, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, but that only takes 3 minutes.
Oh, but it's...
Anyway, so yeah, just going through. I was looking at the generic cards because there's something that's come up, and I've talked about in the FFG forum as well. A few people are starting to feel, yeah. So anyway, generic cards. I wasn't interested in the stuff that was so much faction specific or crew cards because they're in a whole different ball game to what's coming up. But EPTs, you got a whole range of different EPTs there. Some interesting things down here. You only get one copy of Lone Wolf in Rebel Imperial Scum. So yeah, that's fine. It's unique. You'd expect
true. Actually, you're right. Yeah, fair enough. That's
wouldn't you? Here's where it gets interesting though. In modifications, so hull upgrade and shield upgrade, we seem to get a lot of hull and shield upgrade cards for some reason.
Oh, James will be happy about that.
Yeah, James will love that. Hull upgrade for days. Yeah, everything's about the same. No advanced slam in Scum, is it? Oh, I think I did that wrong. No advanced slam in Scum. Does Scum not have a ship that does advanced slam?
Not that I'm aware
Natively
of.
doesn't have a slam, so that means that Imperial's got a ship that slams. So I find
the gunboat slams.
Yeah, the gunboat slams. That's right.
Yeah.
Engine upgrade. No engine upgrade for Imperials.
What am I going to do with Vader then? It must be different.
Well, Vader has already got a native boost.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What about your Decimator? Do they have boost on them, or a lot of people put engine upgrade on Decimators?
Well, isn't it one in the core set, or where is it in?
No, there isn't one in the core set. There isn't one in the core set. No, the only mods you get in the core set are hull upgrade, shield upgrade, and this lovely thing he called afterburners. And you get one in the core set. You don't get one in the Rebel conversion kit. You don't get it in the Scum or the Imperial conversion kits. You can, however, if you want another copy of this card, you can buy the Fang Fighter expansion that's come out.
Well, I need another Fang Fighter.
You need another Fang Fighter? Yeah. This is interesting because what's really interesting is that the art for the Afterburners card, which I didn't put in this, so that'll be fun. Go look it up.
Yep.
If you don't know about this already, it has the same picture as Auto Thrusters currently.
It does, yes.
Yeah. Now, do you remember when FFG told us that there wouldn't be another Auto Thrusters expansion? Or you won't have to buy other factions to get cards. Looking at Afterburners. Afterburners is a card where if you do a 3, 4, or 5 speed maneuver, fully executed, even while stressed, you can spend a charge token to perform a boost. That seems pretty good. It gives you the charge tokens as well. So that I think it's you maybe once or twice. I can't remember. But that seems like a pretty good ability. It doesn't regen. You don't get to. You pretty much get to use what's on the card, and that's it. That seems like a really good ability. That's engine upgrade and virtually. And why are we only given one in the core set and nothing else? Like if you're flying like Aces, that's a card that Aces might want. You know.
Yeah.
I could see putting that onto like onto if you're flying 2 interceptors, Suntu and Turfanier. I don't know how they're going to build, but wouldn't you put 2 on those?
No, I'm not. I can't fly interceptors anymore. There's no more Carnal Jacks. So
no more Carnal Jacks.
What am I going to do now?
You go back to Turf and Air, mate.
Surf and turf.
Go back to Surf and Turf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, this is interesting because
there's always going to be a market for these cards anyway too. So
but this is the first wave, and we've already found this. And okay, fair enough. Okay, comes the Fang Fighter. Maybe one will come in the A-Wing. Maybe one will come in the Interceptor.
Yeah.
But again, you're having to buy new ships to get this card.
Yeah.
If you want more than one copy of this card, like why? Like it's the reason why I put this in the list. Okay, everyone gets a copy of Lone Wolf. Everyone gets a copy of Squad Leader. We got a stack worth of copies of Shield Upgrade, Hull Upgrade. What are you getting? You're getting 3 Crack Shot, 3 Dead. Is it Daredevil? No, Crack Shot. Intimidation. You get 3 Intimidations in Imperial and 3 Intimidations in Scum. Do you really need 3 of those?
I don't know. It depends
trick
on.
Shot, yeah, Trick Shot's good. It's good in that, but do you need 3 Trick Shot over everyone getting an Afterburners?
I don't know, man.
That kind of hurts. There should be one in every kit. I don't know. Maybe something got left out. That just kind of that's a bit of a sting. That to me seems like the lie's coming undone. And yeah, I'm not happy about that.
I don't know. For me, at the moment, 2.0 is not really a thinking point for me because I've only seen the
Yeah,
rule book.
we're in Armada.
We're more in Armada phase at the moment.
We're in Armada phase.
And
We've
once
got
I
Stormcats coming
think
up,
the rule book's fantastic. We've got the rule book, but it's the points as well.
But I'm just worried this is starting a precedent maybe. Like they said we wouldn't have to buy ships, but it's sort of looking like we're going to have to buy ships.
You have to.
I know. It's look. This could be storm in a teacup, but this could be the start.
Just
This could be the start. I don't know.
Don't trust FFG. Simple as that.
I don't know.
Simple as that. Something
see what
big
happens.
is coming for Armada.
Yeah, something
Where
big.
is it?
Oh god, this is how Mars gets on Armada night.
Yeah, that's it.
Something interesting. So it looks like Rebels can't use trajectory simulator.
No.
So I don't think they currently have any ships that can do it, except the Rob's favourite ship, the bomber.
The bomber, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a different faction.
And there's no
now,
rebel
so-
NIMS, so
Yeah, none of that. Looks like no veteran tail gunners in Imperial, so it looks like none of their ships are going to have rear
well, we
arcs.
don't have
None of
the
yous have
Hawk
rear
and
arcs, I guess,
not the
yeah.
Hawk, the fire sprayer anymore.
Yeah, so no rear arcs for you guys. That's not a big deal.
The
Droids,
yeah, well the
so-
SF is
I find this
First order.
interesting with the droids. So weapons engineer doesn't appear to be in there anymore. So weapons engineer is pretty much the R3 droid now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Rebel and Scum can have it, but no more weapons engineer for Imperial. I kind of liked that card a little bit. Sometimes it was alright.
yeah, it was a good on an
builds.
epic ship too.
Yeah,
but
we've got regens for R2 now is pretty much a regen. R4 is the old R2. R5 is another repair droid. So lots of repair for Scum and Rebel, but not a lot of repair for Imperial,
no, there never really
except
is.
for the one coming up.
It's probably a crew card, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently Scum's going to need a lot of feedback array and a lot of dead man switch, but Rebels don't. Funny that. Oh no, I just find it funny how they package these things.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting that. Yeah, cannons. Everyone gets cannons. Everyone gets turrets. This is interesting. Looks like Imperials are do not have proton torps anymore.
Oh, that's funny.
Their bombers don't fire torpedoes. They fire all missiles.
So we're just gonna have one
They-
proton torp from the core set, and that's it.
One proton torp from the core set, and that's it. But if none of the ships take it, I think that's fine. Like bomb just means but they stack up on all the missiles though. So
Hey, Luke.
That's all right.
Well, you missed my salt, so
oh yeah, you missed the salt.
we're more talking about X Wing 2.0 tonight.
Right,
'cause
Wonder
of-
X Wing 2.0 now.
yeah.
So just torps, proton torps, prox mines. Looks like Imperial's getting more mines than everyone
We've
else.
got missiles. We've got
Yeah, you got all the
missiles.
missiles. Yeah, you
That's
got all the
fine.
missiles.
Missiles will do.
Yeah, missiles are good. Missiles are generally better, but yeah, because the new concussion missile is virtually like what Harpoon is now. I kind of like the new concussion missile. It looks nice. Barrage rockets, which is that? What's that one now? Well, you keep the focus and you spend it. I can't remember.
Oh, another play.
Yeah, I can't remember what that one is.
I can't
Whatever
remember.
that
It's
one
too
is.
late
That's
now.
they've renamed it Barrage rockets now, so that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Where was
it?
Crew? There was Crew somewhere here. Crew. This is what I was talking about. Gonk. This is how you get.
Yeah, we get to we
You
get.
get Gonk down.
It's a generic one
It's a
now.
generic thing now.
Yeah.
And novice technician R2D2 crewish. Oh yeah, everyone gets this this new crew sort of thing now, where you can pretty much do like R2D2, where you can spend a charge or something, roll the dice, get a shield back. If you hit, flip a card up. It's pretty much R2D2 crew now. So everyone gets that now. Everyone's got Gonk, so spend an energy to spend an action to get an energy, action to spend the energy to get a shield back. So that's interesting. Prospective co-pilot is new recon, so that's interesting.
Tactical officer. Everyone gets tactical officer this time.
Yeah, what's that stand for again? Tactical officer was car. I can't remember what COI is an abbreviation for now. There could be stuff writing in all these words. Coordinate, that's the one.
Coordinate. Okay.
Tactical officer, pretty much gives everyone coordinate.
Everyone gets
to coordinate.
because that used to be Imperial only in 1.0.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. So that's interesting. I'm kind of glad we got that. So that's going to make some interesting. This building out of the generics. Yeah, that's all I was really wanted to go on about. Really, this here is just what's really griping.
I don't care about Geelong,
I know
Luke.
it's sort of
Never
salt, but
mind.
this is sort of at the same time it's concerning. Really concerning, but yeah. Anyway, let's move the mouse over here and move along. Move along.
Good for the Crows winning against Geelong. I don't care about that. They're scum.
Okay. Let's see. Get rid of you and anyway, this is going to be the real meat here now. Bring this up. Here we go.
Here we go. So
X Wing rules
we
book.
finally got this bad boy
We
to the.
finally got this, which is not really what we want because there's still a lot of questions.
That's it. There is a lot of ambiguity.
Still a lot of questions
But
in
there
this.
was some stuff then
But-
that was interesting.
Yeah, still some good stuff in here. Like, lovely artwork on the front there. Made
It's
a
really
down
nice.
Luke.
Yeah, how it should be.
Yeah, how it should be. Yeah. Just remember, he never gets him. Yeah, so that's how you assemble your dials if you didn't already know.
Yeah, if you don't know, then you're in the wrong place.
I had all this loaded before, now it's all unloaded. What's going on?
Ah, jeez.
What's going on?
Lag.
Damn you, Firefox.
See?
So you get all this stuff prepared early,
And see what happens.
and it all just goes
Oh,
sideways.
hello.
Oh, what are you doing to me now?
What have we done? Well,
What have we done? Oi, what's happened here?
What's going on?
Oh no, it's OBS is fooling around me lately.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's doing over here.
Yeah, I went through things. Thank you.
Where'd you go? There you go. That's better. Now we can see the screen.
Ah, beautiful.
Oh, what has it done to me? Oh no, it's doing something. Oh no, so all good.
Oh,
Back
good.
to
We're
it.
all fine. We're all fine.
We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you? Components. Yeah, check this out. You know, we've plenty of aftermarkets of these things, but then the core set comes with one.
Yeah, no, it's pretty nice.
Interesting.
I
Yes,
like
that's
that.
nice.
Couple, no, but
Yeah,
what can you do?
six rocks. So yeah, I wonder if two. Actually, I think they're the same rocks, aren't they?
You
We've got
can
like a
still use
green field
1.0 rocks with 2.0.
Oh, you can?
Yes,
They said that?
yes, you can.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, dice haven't changed, so
No.
that's good. We've got a bunch of token stuff. That's all the core set stuff, isn't it? Measuring range, well, I don't think that's really changed. Initiative, yeah, well, instead of pilot skill, it's initiative now. Let's not waste time with that.
They talk about.
This is funny. First player marker. Yeah, we're going to use this.
No, we didn't use it in the.
We didn't use the initiative token the first round.
No, in the Force
don't
Awakens
think-
set. So
Yeah, I don't think we're going to still use that, are we? So
I think it's just for the new players, really. Who
I
you know,
think it is. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, gather forces. That's all pretty much the same.
Same.
Thing. I don't think much is there. Oh, actually, here's a change. 91 centimeters.
I know they actually put the centimeters.
They put the
actually.
centimeters in there. 91
Woohoo!
centimeters. I'm gonna
Here
check.
comes the metric system.
Yay! Yeah,
Metric-
91 centimeters for
No.
official FF2.
No
playing
imperial
that now.
entanglements here.
So yeah, I'll time to check my board set I've made and see if the 91 centimeters exactly. Yeah, what have we got? One of each beyond blah blah. Yeah, it's all the same. Nothing really there. Prepared components. So in other words, tip them out of your box. Alrighty, bit of player in here. So planning phase, system phase, activation phase, engagement phase, end phase.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really new here is that the timing window, like things like cloak in 1.0.
Yeah, it goes
that
to
comes
goes
under
to system
phase. So
phase,
all
which
that
is cool.
stuff in 1.0 that would normally happen at the very end,
Yeah.
it's now basically been put into
In
the
actual
system phase.
in actual phase itself,
Yeah,
which is
like-
I like that actually.
Yeah, I think that's when bombs go off now. They detonate
Yeah.
in the systems phase and all that fun stuff.
Fun.
Planning phase, yeah, we know how to set dials, so that's all pretty much the same. Nothing there changes.
Yeah.
System phase, as it says, lowest ranked, all the stuff we just read out there.
But make sure you set your dials while you're on stream and change it.
Yeah. Spin your dials on stream. Yep,
That's
we
it.
still do that. Yep, we're still doing that, aren't we?
Yep.
And Ghost expansion. So something in the Ghost expansion needs to be done in the system phase. I think that might be docking ships or
Yeah,
undocking ships.
undocking,
Maybe
yeah.
that's probably what that is. So reveal dial, execute maneuver, perform action. I think we remember that. That sounds about right. Execute maneuver, that's all the stress stuff. We don't need to go over that. That's all, blah, blah, blah.
Search your feelings,
Performing
Robert. We know it to be
actions.
true.
Performing actions now. Something in the rule that's not in the rule book. It doesn't say you can only if you can't perform the action, you miss the action. That was something they said on the stream.
Yeah,
during
they
the
did.
game.
Yeah.
It's not in the rule books though. That might be something that's maybe that's a tournament rule.
Yeah,
Who
that's
knows?
probably
That could be
in
tournament
the
rules. That's
the guideline.
probably going to be in the rules reference, but
Yeah,
it's
the
not
rule
in here.
reference.
So yeah, it's interesting. Engagement phase. Or do I skip all those actions? No, they're further down the line.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Hello,
damn
Sal.
you, OBS. What are you doing? Let's just watch this screen. OBS is playing funny buggers on me tonight.
Ah,
I don't know why. It is really giving me
the shits.
pretty much.
There we go. That's a bit
Look
better.
at that, see what happens.
There we go.
Go back to studio mode. Maybe that'll do it. That'll fix it.
All right.
Anyway,
So back.
back to this.
Yeah.
Arcs. Well, we know how arcs work.
Yeah.
We've got 4 of them now. But, yeah, so it's all
Only
all
one
that
you can
sort of
shoot,
stuff.
really,
Only one you
and-
can shoot with, really,
And then if
unless you got other stuff,
other stuff, which
other fun stuff. So
Yeah.
it's all the lines down. Declare. So pretty much this is no different. Declare, attack, roll your dice, defend the mods first, roll defense, attack the mods first.
Yep.
They call it neutralizing now.
neutralizing results.
fun.
Yeah.
Yep, hits before crits. So that's
The
always
shields
fun.
have changed a little bit. We just flip them over now, like
Yeah,
Armada
that's
tokens.
interesting. Yeah, flip the shields. That's gonna
Inactive
be
shields.
confusing.
Because
It's also going to be confusing now. I'm just going to discard. I'm just going to discard, but I know there's things that get you your shields back, but yeah, I suppose it's.
Maybe because it stops you from adding shields.
Will it really
or
matter? Like,
no, it
you know,
doesn't. No,
I'd rather
I don't
get
think
rid
so.
of the components so I don't have to look at them half the time.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just get rid of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know about this whole flipping thing.
Sample attack.
Nothing changes there.
Yeah, same old. Oh.
Yep. Nope. Something else. What is going on with this thing tonight? Man, we got a call
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Screen goes black.
Viewers, please stand by.
Oh man, yeah, you want to go through the rule book and they won't let you. I think FFG
have blocked us already after all
blocked us already, have they?
because of my salt.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. We're back on stream now.
There we go.
There
It's
we
loading
go.
up again.
All fine here.
All fine. End phase. So yeah, that's all fine. That's all. Yeah, whatever. Nothing has changed. Actions. Action fun.
Ooh.
Yeah. So your actions just on your cards now. Listing the ship cards there.
Yep. You got your linked actions as
It's
well.
really doing. I hope the picture looks good, guys, because the preview screens are looking horrible.
Ooh.
Well, someone let us in the stream. Let us know if it looks horrible.
We look all right.
Yeah, we look all right. We look fine.
I think we're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Ah, cool. Yeah, it's just the computer.
It's a bit delayed, but that's
Yeah,
all right.
it's delayed. That's good. That's good.
Keep going. Yep.
Yep, we can keep going. All right. So we've got all these wide actions that do the same thing as always. Green screen. Something is really going wrong with this tonight.
Yeah.
That is
Keep going.
keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
So we got linked actions.
Yep. No more push limit anything. You got stress actions, linked actions now, so you get to do this, then do that. I want to know advanced sensors. You may perform one action. Can you perform a linked action? FAQ time. That's one for the FAQ. Not in this rule book. Tried looking. Not in this rule book.
No.
Yeah. So types of actions. So focus. Well, we know what that does. The only thing that's really changed really is evade now.
Yeah. It changes.
It just changes one. It doesn't add one.
No.
It just changes a dice to an evade.
Yeah.
Now.
So blank or an
Blank or a
either.
focus.
Yeah.
Barrel roll templating, that's changed now. You can't just adjust anywhere you want. It's got pictures here of how to do it properly or how they want you to do it now.
Yes.
Boost, that didn't change, I don't think.
Same old.
Target locks, you can lock whatever you want now. I actually kind of like this. Measuring range, lock onto any number of measuring range. Measure the range from the locking ship to any number of ships. So basically, you can just get the ruler out, wave over, and decide instead of slowing down, saying I'm going to pre-measure a target lock on the ship. I know he's out of range, but I have the right to do that.
Yeah.
Get that free information. Oh, good, he is in range. I'll just take a focus, or I'll now barrel out of range. So I think I kind of like this.
Yeah,
now.
good old Vader trick.
Yeah, the good old Vader trick. Yeah. Well, Vader was alright because he had two actions. So you get the target lock and then you
barrel out. So.
Barrel out or something and come back in later with the target lock focus.
Yeah.
But I prefer this now because I think this could save time unless you've got idiots playing. Yeah, hurry them along if they're going to sit there.
Welcome to the outer room.
Just seriously, glance it over. You can see we do in the Armada all the time, and it doesn't take as long.
No.
Yeah, usually.
Well, Armada will add a pre-measure, so.
Yeah, you can pre-measure any time in Armada, so yeah, it's kind of fun.
Fun.
So you can only do that though while target locking. So if your ships can't target lock, you can't do it. Card actions. Some cards have the action header. Ships main abilities. So yeah, spend. Rubbish.
Spend charge and all
charge,
that.
yeah, I think it's in charge. I think that's further down.
It's further down, but it's talking about spending actions as a charge.
Yeah, range, destroy ships, fleeing the area. That's all pretty much the same. Oh yeah, you can repair damage cards now. So damage cards we can repair. We might go through that if we ever go through the damage deck. One day maybe. Upgrade cards, special weapons. Yeah, so everything on the weapon now is listed here. Yeah, you got arc requirements, you got attack value, you've got bonus range indicators, and you've got the actual range. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 are all the same. This is the interesting thing here, this new range bonus indicator.
So that means it doesn't go range bonus.
Pretty much, yeah. It pretty much, yeah, range bonus not applied. So if it's range 1 to range 2, nothing happens there. So that's kind of nice because things like ion cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because ion cannon gets the range bonus now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because which I think it kind of needs it to be honest. Because I'll just bring up ion cannon. Ion cannon. Here we go. So ion cannon now. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
It's doing it too.
It's doing it to me. Always does it to me, doesn't it? Yeah. So here we go. So doesn't have that little bar. It's attack range 1 to 2.
Oh, it's turret.
It's a turret. Yeah, it's a turret. Yeah, just barrel out of its way. It's no big deal. If its attack hits, spend 1 hit or crit result to cause the defender to suffer 1 damage. All remaining hit or crit results inflict ion tokens instead of damage. I think it needs a rage bonus because those 3 agility ships, if you roll, you get 2 hits. They get 1 evade.
Yeah.
Or 1 evade or something.
Because you can't
1 damage. You can't iron them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I think iron cannon. It's gonna be harder to iron people now. It really is. Ironing is going to be.
But
really hard
we
now.
can't stack the evade token anymore.
Yeah, no, you can't stack or anything like that. But if you get 3 hits and they get like 2 evades or something, then yeah, it's you can't. You're still not ironing them. I think I prefer the old iron cannon because if it hit, you knew they were ironed and a damage. But
yeah,
now there's a damage and then there's iron. Like I think iron's going to be hard to get now unless you get him in that range 1. I think iron needed that boost, like the turret and the cannon, because it's going to be harder to hit them. Maybe you can hit them at range 3 with the iron cannon, but
it's 1 to 2.
the turret, the cannon, not the
Oh,
turret.
the cannon, yeah.
It's the turret. I was talking about the cannon, just cannon. Yeah, so
All right,
it's going to be a bit harder.
back to rules.
Back to rules. Bonus range indicator, as we said. Attack requirements.
So up the top is the charge. Charges
Charges
and the force.
And the force. This is what we really want to know. Any upgrade cards represent limit resources such as weapons with finite ammo. These cards hold standard charge tokens, which limits how often they can their ability can be used. Simply put, this little arrow here next to a charge means you can regen that one. If they don't have this arrow, you can't recover your charge.
Correct.
The thing I want to know then, though, if I've got 2 charge on my torpedoes and I've got a charge on something else, can I spend that charge, or I can only spend a charge on those torpedoes? Because I don't think that's in here. When a card ability instructs the player how and when to spend the charge from that card. Okay, I guess it's from that card then. When spending a charge, the spent is flipped up. The trouble is, though, you've got like the Virago title, gives you 2 charges, but does that mean like if that thing takes torpedoes, can I use it on a torpedo? It's got a charge. I just don't know why I can't. Like the charge doesn't specify to use on that card.
I'm not quite sure.
Can I use it somewhere else? I don't know. That's still a little funky. That so yeah, you can recover charges if you've got that little arrow, but when to spend from that card. Yeah, well, there's nothing to spend on the Virago title card. It just gives you 2 charges. So do I get more torpedoes? That's what I want to know. Are the charges, can you use them for other things? I know there's a pilot ability that lets you use it. Use a charge from a card to do something, but it's hard to say. I don't know, unless the card specifies, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe the card specifies.
Again, probably an FAQ or
maybe
a rules
and
clarification.
the actual rules clarification, rules reference.
Rule reference,
That's not what's being spoiled, sadly. The thing we probably really wanted.
Yeah.
Force. So, these charges, they work the same. You flip them.
Yep.
Look, if I'm not regenerating them, just toss them off the card. I don't want to leave them on a card. It's too much components. Same with force. So force again, flip it when you use it. Apparently flipping it means it's active. So force capacity, tentacle to limits and charge. You can regen them if you have that little arrow. Oh no, these just regen, don't they?
Yeah, these regen anyway.
These regen anyway.
One per turn.
One per turn.
Yeah.
So when Vader spends all 3 at once.
Yeah, you can do that, but then
because he can do 3 actions by doing that, isn't he?
Yeah, but it's risk and reward type scenario.
Risk and rewards. So that's all in there. You can go for a redark. My eyes are glazing over. I don't think I want to read that. Covers know about bumping, so you skip the step. Corrigans take stress. All the other fun stuff. Move. Rotate.
Same old.
That's all same old. Nothing interesting there. Let's see what we've got here. That's talon rolls. How that's done. Oh, done it again.
Oh no.
Done it again.
Jeez.
Oh, gotta love this. Bloody Firefox.
FFG's blocking us again.
Is it FFG or is it Firefox? I don't know.
We don't know.
Someone. All black. It all goes black. This makes for riveting television, doesn't it? Yeah, but I think there was nothing else in there. What's interesting is that
iron. If you take an iron, you can only do the focus action.
Yeah, that was the thing we're getting to next.
Barrel.
That was probably the only last thing we're going to try and get to was, when you take a, I'm just going to do this off this. There you go, let's get this one. So when you do an ion now, that's the only other real major change in there is if you do an ion, you just move you move a blue move now instead of a white move, so you can clear stress.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's blue or green or whatever you want to call it.
Did not see that. I just remember.
Yeah, it's a green move. It's not like a white move, but you can't boost, barrel roll, target anything. It is just a white focus action now.
Okay, yeah.
That's all you can take.
Yeah.
Can't do linked action, anything else.
No, it's
take
just
a
the focus. Yeah, correct.
So the ability to walk people off the board still exists, which I don't really have a problem with that.
No.
But it's going to be...
And
it's going to be interesting just taking a focus. But
one for small, 2 for medium, and 3 for large.
yeah, it's going to be hard walking off a large one, isn't it? That one's going to be hard. Oh, but they have less dice. Like, look at the Ghost. They got no green dice still, so you get 3 hits. Oh, sweet, you're Ironed. So
Yeah.
You're doing that at range 3 at them, so and they didn't have TLT anymore, so you probably couldn't walk it off the board easily enough.
Yeah.
I suppose you could. Yeah, that's probably still not too bad. But I kind of like this new rule now because Ions, you're meant to be able to dictate where your opponent's going, and like especially Star Vipers or even can Echo decloak with Ions? No, can't. Can she?
Yes.
Echo can decloak.
You can decloak. You can decloak in 1.0. Yes.
In 1.0, you
Yeah,
could?
yeah.
So you take Star Vipers and even Fel that push the limit and boost them barrel roll. You know, like, cool, you're going 1 forwards, but then you can end up on the other side of the map because of all their tricky barrel rolls and tricky things and all sorts of other stuff they can do. So, yeah, interesting. I think that was pretty sweet, really, doing that. It's, I'm happy with that because it, especially with, I still think Iron Cannon's been weakened a little bit because. Yeah, I've got a hit on you, but oh no, you're not ironed. I know. I just find often at times, especially in this new game, it looks like it could be a bit of a real grind, like trying to get damage through on people, because your attacks are weaker to what they are in 1.0. Their defense is weaker to what they are in 1.0.
Yeah.
So it could be a grind, and
Well,
I think
again,
Ions needed that sort of boost, being able to you can really control where they're going.
we'll just have to wait and see. As I said, once we start actually getting these things in our hands and seeing the points value and that, and then again the actual rules clarifications and that, because at the moment we just we got a rule book, we're kind of partially happy, but it doesn't answer a lot of our questions on 2.0. The other thing too was the escalation format. There was it kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was in there. Yeah, it's not even bothered talking about that because who is honestly going to play escalation? No one really plays it now, do they?
Oh, look, it's interesting.
I like it. I like escalation.
I know. It's sometimes you need something more than just your generic dogfight. I don't know why people always stick to the generic dogfight, but there needs to be other game methods, and there is escalation. There is
I like it.
1.0.
I like escalation. I didn't even read the rules for escalation yet. I've got to go through that. I wanted to do that now actually on the stream, but this thing's just frozen on us.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing to us?
Oh,
look, there's a white page.
White page.
A white page.
That's good.
Maybe for loads.
Yeah, so that was interesting to have. I didn't, as I said, the rules were posted at about 6 o'clock this morning, and I kind of just glanced over and I said, oh, yep, fair enough. And then went on my usual day. So
I find your lack of reading the rules disturbing.
As I said, 2.0 is not really on my focus.
I know, you're still in 1.0. You're still in Armada mode, really.
Yeah, and then 1.0 a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Mars is very one-dimensional. He can't handle more than one game system at a time, and apparently one list at a time. He only ever plays Armada, so he only plays the same list in Armada.
Correct.
I do modify it though.
Yeah.
But to me at the moment, it's I kind of go, great, fantastic, got a rule book, but it means still nothing with the app. There's still no points. There's still nothing. You can't really squad build. You can only use the threat level stuff that they've put it on the.
Hey Rob, click that link now.
Expansion packs and all that. So. We just have to wait and see again, as I said, till we see more information with 2.0. Which, once 2.0 comes out and everything comes out, I'll jump into it. But at the moment, as I said, it's just going to take some time for me, and that's what I believe. So,
one thing I want to touch on, they got those quick builds in the things. Yeah, I think they suck.
Yeah,
I was looking at them thinking, in what world would you want to put like some of these upgrade cards on there? I don't know. Maybe these upgrade cards work better.
Yeah.
But yeah, what is it? Luke's alright because he's got instinctive aim and proton torps, R2D2 servos. That's fine. But I think I was looking at. I can't remember whose one I was looking at. I was thinking like Calf Scarlet, quick build for Calf Scarlet. Yeah, Calf Scarlet.
Okay.
I know, but okay, quick build for her. Yeah, cool. Calf Scarlet Marauder title, and that was like 2. How the heck is that a threat? It's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't know. As I said, it's kind of out of context. Once we start, I'm a physical person. I like to see it, play it, test it myself. And also, back to the threat level stuff. Usually the FFG builds they have on demos or dummies on the articles are pretty rubbish as well. So.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anyway, we're going to do something new now. We have
new.
Something new.
Ooh.
Something new. We've got friends standing by on the line here.
Oh, we have a caller on the line. This is the first time
on the line.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Howdy, Robert.
So, hang on a second. There we go. Okay, Robert, you're live.
Good morning, Outer Rim.
Woo!
Hey, how you doing, mate?
Hey.
We're doing good, lads. How you doing?
Oh yeah, having fun,
fantastic.
mate. It's just you heard us griping for the last half hour, so you know how we're doing, mate.
Oh, dude, I have notes.
Oh, you've got notes.
Oh, he's got notes.
Oh, sweet. Well, you're doing all right because I was listening to you on OCX earlier, and you're doing pretty good so far today. 2 podcasts within 24 hours.
Oh my word!
Oh, man,
It was a little rough waking up this morning.
Yep.
But I gotta ask you guys: is anybody down in Australia just a little bit, I don't know, bitter with FFG right now?
Oh, there could be a few.
Yeah.
There could be a few. 1 or 2.
Because right now I think I'm on top of the bitter pile right now here in the States, because I'm just so torqued off at FFG, the way they've been treating pretty much everybody in the entire world.
Yep.
Absolutely.
The hosing you guys got this year, not once, but twice now. I couldn't believe. We're going to send you 12 kits, but we're going to lose 2 of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Look,
That's how it works, isn't it, mate? It's just, I didn't even hear that too. I didn't even hear that 2 had gotten lost.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, they're
I
gone.
didn't even know that. No, I didn't even know 2 got lost. So
they're like Luke Skywalker. They just disappeared.
That fascinated me. That 2 kits going missing because
Which X Wing?
X Wing, yeah,
Oh, wow.
2 kits. But what's interesting? Did we find out the 2 kits went missing after they got allocated to the stores? So does that mean now 2 stores now get less? So who has to make that phone call saying, "Oh, sorry, you don't get one"?
I don't know.
Well, so here's my question: does that mean that I'm hoping that the buy cards have some form of like a registration number on them?
Yeah.
Because
we've only 10 in Victoria. We've only 10 in Australia. I think we're going to know who's got them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when that guy that you occasionally play all of a sudden says, "Oh, I gotta go to the States. I'll be back next week."
Yeah, that could work. Yeah, I just want to show up. We won't run the stream for 2 weeks. We'll say we're over in the States. We'll do some Photoshop edit with you, mate, and then
I can't wait. I'll get a knock on my front door. It's Ian and Mars, and they're like, "Hey, mate, we were never here. We were never here."
Yep.
Quick, guys, get inside before somebody sees you.
What do you got there in notes, mate? Let's get into this. You had a great thing on OCX. I want to see if you can top it on our stream.
Okay, let's talk about the cards in the expansion packs. Shall we?
Yeah, we can go back to that. Yeah, we can do that again.
Do you honestly believe that the biggest crack dealer in miniatures right now is going to not have us buy more crap? I mean, seriously, did you honestly believe this?
Oh, there was hope, mate. There was hope.
No.
Okay.
No.
So,
I always believe
out of the 2 of you sitting there, which one of you has every ship that is available from FFG for Star Wars? Does that mean that you
don't have the new Imperial one? I haven't got that yet.
You haven't got the Reaper.
Only because I haven't bought it yet. Because I've got to get some money.
Yeah,
I've got everything else.
And I'm sure Terry's got one behind the counter waiting for you right now.
Yeah, there's probably one there for me. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. But you're going to get it, right?
I'll get it eventually, yep. Yeah,
right.
Probably next week.
Now, they did say, "Oh, you won't have to buy," which is true. You don't have to buy it, but you are addicted to the plastic crack
card. No, it's just that card.
Yeah.
It's just that.
You
card
want the
that
new.
irritates me.
You want the new ship smell. You want the new card smell. It's like buying a brand new car, okay? That's what you want. All right? That's what every one of us. And us completionists,
absolutely.
no matter what, we're going to go drop now the extra $5 per ship to get moving wings because that makes the game work better.
Oh, it does. It does. Well, I'm griping over that card and I'm griping over this situation. But the funny thing is, I actually was planning on buying another Fang fighter, anyway, because I've only got one, and I like to have two of everything. So I was going to get a second one anyway. Except I was going to buy a second one of 1.0 if the cards all fit. But now the cards don't work because the 1.0 stuff's on sale.
Yeah.
So I'm not buying 1.0. I don't need my wings to move. I don't care. But looks like now I'll have to wait because I want to get the extra upgrade card.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that FFG pretty much hired all of their marketing department from like crack dealers in Detroit, because let's be realistic. You're gonna pay them. You're gonna get a bad rock occasionally because it's not gonna be all that good, and you're still gonna go back for more, and you're gonna complain that you're addicted to it, but you're still gonna go back and buy it again so that you can smoke some more of that plastic crack.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. No matter how much we complain and how much we yell out there and we hoist our pitchforks and we have our torches and we go, FFG's going, right, yeah, okay, good on you, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to do this, and we as a community are always going to step up into the gap to fix the problems that FFG creates, and FFG doesn't care if they create a problem because they know us as a community will fix their screw ups.
Yep.
It's pure and simple, right?
Yeah.
I mean. Look, we talked about this on OCX last night. It's like, okay, there's a few guys here in the States that are stepping up to get you guys some goodies to send down to Australia. Well, maybe up. If we go over the pole, we'd be up, but until we're over.
No.
Anyhow,
the Earth is flat, mate. So you're sending it across.
Okay, so we send it across the pond, right? And it lands there, and you guys got goodies to give out, right?
Yep.
You look at when Russia has been screwed over, and South America, and there's people here in the States, there's people there in Australia, there's people there in Europe that are sending things out. We, as a global community, take care of our own.
Yeah, absolutely.
And FFG is always going. FFG is going to be like, no matter what we do, we can't lose because we're going to screw up, and they're going to pay us.
Yep.
I want that company. He cares. I want to have that kind of money to do that.
Go offer Osmodian a deal then. They might sell it to you.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. FFG over here, I think they just went through a change with their distributor here because there was some funky stuff going on, and they've made some adjustments for us. Which, by the way, whoever that guy is in Australia that was supposed to make the call to FFG,
yep.
Maybe you could get a couple of those giant spiders that you have and just put it into his bedroom or something, because you guys really need to take care of your problem.
Well,
okay.
You'll have to send them. You'll actually have to send spiders over to us, mate. Because believe it or not, more people in the US die of spider bites a year than they do in Australia. We've had one person in 20 years. You guys have like 80 a year. So your spiders are the deadly ones.
Yeah, but we have small spiders that kill you fairly quick. Your spiders, on the other hand, will eat you alive slowly. So, I mean...
yeah, they do that. Yeah. Whitetails, it takes a long time to... Yeah, whitetails are horrible.
But yeah, your distributor, he needs...
Whitetail, but you don't die.
Yeah, he needs... I mean, you need to beat him with a stick or something. That whole rules reference thing that everybody really, really wants. I mean, what we got yesterday was nothing.
Sample. Yeah,
it was fluff.
Just going over that. It really isn't. Like again, it's like I said with the charge tokens. Can I spend charges from another card on another object? Can I do that?
We won't know.
I don't know if I can do that or not. That's one of the things I want to know. Like this charge has really got me thinking. Like. Maybe will you now take proton torps just so you can get those charges, just to use on other effects? Are you allowed to do that? It doesn't say on the cards you can't, but the rules says use it for this. But it's not really clear. Like there's abilities they let you do it. I don't know.
Yeah. No, and FFG is putting right as of yesterday, I am quite convinced that FFG is putting all their eggs in the app basket. You're going to have the squad builder, you're going to have the point costs, you're going to have the PDF that you're going to be able to get from there, and you're going to get the rules reference from there because everything is now going to be web based. Now, my biggest fear that is plaguing my nightmares right now is Gen Con is going to roll across and FFG is going to be like, here's all these nice goodies. Oh, you're going to have to wait till the 13th of September for you to open up the big present, right? And the 13th of September, there's going to be 1 million guys all across the globe, and we're all going to type in xwing.com, and the system's going to go poof.
That website is going to crash easily.
And you're going to hear Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's as though 1 million voices cried out in the darkness, and then we're silent. And it's going to be everybody going to town. And then you're going to see millions of people get on planes and fly to Roseville, Minnesota, and we're going to burn FFG down.
Absolutely.
Whoops,
spelled
that.
But I don't, like I say, FFG is just not, I feel this whole teaser of 2.0 has been just a big giant tease. It's like, yep, we're going to give you information that you really don't need, and you're going to suck it up because this is all you're going to get.
In some ways, it's interesting because, okay, we've got 2.0. They tell us pretty early in advance, 6 months? The trouble is that if they had have waited 3 months, then 6 months ago you would have been buying up all these ships, and then would you have been even more cranky because you bought these ships? Couldn't they told me 6 months ago before I bought that 8th X-Wing? It's that's the devil's advocate thing there, really. But I don't know.
I think they launched too soon. I really do, because I think that the bitterness pill is starting to spread.
Yeah.
You know, it's like everybody's like, give us something of substance now. If you show me another article that tells me that the ship is plastic and it has a new paint job and nothing else, I'm going to have to beat you. And all we want is some information. It's not like we can play sanctioned events until the 13th of September.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
now you know how it feels Armada.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to throw a bone to Mars, considering Mars is the only one that seems to be harping on this. Mars, you're not going to get anything for Armada until after the 13th of September.
Yeah.
I know.
I hate to tell
That's
you
fine.
this.
I'm totally cool with that.
There will be.
I'm totally cool with that. I just want something from Gen Con. That's all.
You're not going to get it from Gen Con because Gen Con is going to be the 2.0 show.
Yeah.
You're not going to see 1,000 people in line to get anything for Armada. I'm sorry. Right now, FFG is push, 2.0. I don't want a
product to be at Gen Con. I just want some announcement, something, a picture of something, a blurred picture, anything. Just a close-up of a card. That's all I want. It's one thing.
Your announcement is going to be, they're going to show you Armada, and then they're going to say, we'll have an announcement for you shortly. And that's going to be it.
I did that a year ago.
They did that a year ago at Gen Con.
At Gen Con.
Okay.
Something big is coming.
Yeah. I'll tell you what was big. It was Emperor Palpatine all of a sudden getting a pair between his legs to get on the ground to start commanding ground troops.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, let me send my 42 rebels over there to kill the most powerful Sith in the universe. Like that ever happened?
Emperor Palpatine do that in Clone Wars?
No.
He didn't get off his ass. He got off his ass a couple times in Clone Wars, but he never actually directed.
No. He got his ass captured in Clone Wars and then had to be rescued by Jedi. Sure. I mean. Yep. He never did anything. He never commanded ground troops or anything like that.
No. It's just...
There is a book though.
Okay, there's a book. Yeah.
Books then in that case, it must be. If somebody wrote it, it must have happened.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing I've noticed with 2.0, bombing has been severely limited.
Yep.
We have no more cluster mines, so you guys don't have to worry about those anymore.
Yeah.
But I think they will make it.
You on the table don't have to worry about that anymore.
Well, they'll make a comeback when they finally issue out the resistance bombers in about Christmas time, and then the other thing. Did anybody notice anything about target lock action in the rules?
Yeah, you can measure whatever you want, or
Anything you want, but notice it doesn't say that you had to take the action.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wait a second.
We were told though, if you don't complete an action, you don't get the action. But that wasn't in the rules book anywhere.
So does that mean since I can measure everything on the mat, can I target lock that rock, and then on my next turn, move when you get into definite range of me? Can I move my target lock over to you from rock to ship?
Yeah, I don't see why you can't break target locks.
Yeah, I'm
it's still an
just
action though. It's
now I tell that to Chico, who's like our judge extraordinaire, and he just rolls his eyes and he wants to beat me when I say stuff like that. And the whole reserve ship thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave this ship in reserve for the whole game until you're done, until you're almost dead. And when I get
what's this
your
reserve ship rule? What's this? I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh my word! So let's say you want to run 4 ships on your squadron. One is going to be in reserve. It stays off the mat. It stays off the mat on top of the card. It can be brought in on an action on a reserve. There's an upgrade card for it, and then you can bring it in on the opposite side of the mat if you so choose to, behind your opponents.
Oh wow!
So I'll bring Guri. Okay. I'll bring Guri in later. And
right. So you wheedle down there.
I'll drop her into range 1 of you, and then off we go.
Well, you can't drop her into range 1. You're going to come off of the board edge, but you're coming in full health.
Yeah.
After you got that small base ship down to half health. Oh, gee, there's 10 minutes left. I'll just fly around because your ship has to get on the mat at some point to be counted. Yeah. If not, it's flee the mat.
And what format is this? Is this just the normal format? Is it or?
Yeah.
Just the normal format.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, you also mentioned about that escalation.
Yep.
Whoever's going to be playing escalation, all of us, because FFG now controls the formats.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Our next season of X Wing is now going to be escalation season. Wait a minute.
So we won't have a choice.
Correct.
We won't have a choice.
Yeah, because they can change everything on the app.
Yeah.
Yeah. We not only are we buying the crack from them, but they're telling us how to smoke it too.
Oh God!
This is a bit of the red pill, blue pill, isn't it?
I know. It's just this is crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure Morpheus is somewhere in the background going like that.
Oh yeah. Everything you've been told is a lie.
Oh yeah. It's
that means that there's a lot of player base that doesn't want to be unplugged from the FFG matrix then too, isn't there?
Well, sure. Look at all
those people down.
Oh, wait a second. Look at all your big time meta. Let's look at all your big time meta players. The only people that are running medalist.
Yep.
Okay, if you listen, at least here in the States, I'm not sure what it's like for you guys in Oz, but for here in the States right now, when they brought out 14 and everybody started, oh, look, shiny new ships and look at the new cards. Everybody's going crazy playing all this jank. Oh, I'm going to play stuff that I've never played before it all goes away with 2.0. Well, wait a second, you morons. You had the last 5 years to do that, and had you done that in the last 5 years, we wouldn't have needed 2.0 now, would we?
Yeah.
No, pretty much.
It's the same.
So who was the solution and who was the problem? It was all those people hitting the crack pipe.
It was basically everyone playing Dengaroo.
Yeah.
Everyone playing.
Well,
actually, you know the funny thing is, I never found medalists with a problem because you can build against the medalist very easily. Like you can build against Dengaroo very easily. The trouble is though is that not enough people would build against them, and Yeah, I suppose it's the same problem, really. Like, I
Well,
don't
is
know.
it easier to just go along to get along, or is it easier to go against the stream coming down at you? It's always easier to follow the mass.
Everyone was sheep here.
I climb waterfalls when I go camping, so you know I go against
Yeah.
the stream. I'm usually you go fly fishing, you throw it upstream, don't you? You know, you don't.
Yeah, and then it comes back down. So I mean,
Yeah, throw it back.
so who is to blame for 2.0?
Yep.
Everybody that played the game. You know.
Hey,
I think
I flew
FFG
Guru before she was cool, mate. So you know, it wasn't me.
Well, no, you were. But then again,
You were flying
also
bombers.
okay. You were flying 3 Star Vipers where everybody went. Oh my God, what a moron! Who the heck is going to fly 3 Star Vipers? Well, the people that are going to fly 3 Star Vipers are people that fly it a lot and learn everything about it, and then reach success. I've been flying bombers since they came out.
Yep.
Why? Because it's wholesome fun for me to just blow stuff up for no apparent reason. And oh, by the way, you get no defense.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's fun. I got to keep playing that list. It's just, I don't think if by some chance I go to an X Wing store champs, I think I'm taking that list. If I can get to one, that's not this one. Like I think we might do we're doing something here, but we're doing it here. But yeah, if I try to get to like one of the other 3 so-called official ones, then that's what I'm taking that.
I got good news for you guys.
Yeah.
I am sending you 2.0 stuff.
Oh my. 2.0
Yes,
stuff?
I'm sending you 2.0 stuff.
Oh, we should put this in a news segment. Hang on, let's go back and make it. I need a news screen to come up, don't I?
And
live to rub out the field.
And some lucky winner is going to end up with a 2018 Systems Open bat.
Oh, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
mate. We seriously got to send you a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm
working on that.
I scored you guys out. I scored you guys out some pretty good stuff. So when everybody's complaining about, our store championship, we don't got nothing, you guys can be going, look what we got.
Come to the other rim.
You know, how many people can your store hold?
Oh, well, we can get pretty close. Terry, how much can we fit in here at max capacity for X Wing?
As many as I need to.
As many as he needs to?
I'll look up to comfortably, say, 20.
Comfortably 20, but we can probably squeeze in 26. Oh, what you do is you take 30 applications because you know 4 people will drop.
Well, I'll send.
The airlines.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll send you a kit for 26 people.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then when the other shops in the local area there in southern Australia doesn't have squat, and you guys just throw your picture of the goodies like, oh, this is our store champion. Come on here and try it out. Bang! You guys will have a good day.
Yeah.
You know, then you can crush everybody's. Say what?
Ash says, fly out, Padre, for our store champs. That's the comment from Ash.
Where's he at? Where's Ash?
Well, he's either sitting there ignoring the prisoners in their cells right now, watching his phone, or he's at home or something with the kids. So he's doing one or the other. So he's either looking after kids or he's looking after people who never grew up. So
yeah. Well, you know what? Taking care of kids is harder than taking care of prisoners. So
yeah, I could believe that. It's just yeah.
You know, but yeah, that's just some of the things I got from just your guys' topic today. Unfortunately, you know, when you played the crickets for your announcement of the Armada news, I was like, that was just hilarious. It was so stinking true.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We're going to be playing that every couple of weeks until after the 13th.
But I want you guys to realize something, though. So they launched Legion this year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Legion's getting a fair amount of love because it's gaining traction.
Yep.
And of course, X Wing with the big announcement with 2.0. What kind of announcements have you heard about Destiny?
Not sure.
There was new stuff.
Was there anything? Has there been any announcements about Destiny, Terry?
Destiny?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, well, there we go.
Thank you.
Yes,
Stuff.
you heard that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't heard anything?
Actually, that was the one that was the one kit that they had surplus here in Australia. I think they had 14 kits or something. 11. I think only 11 stores applied.
Yeah.
So
Or something like
so
that. Yeah.
so we're not hearing anything about Destiny, and we're not hearing anything about Armada.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Interesting.
I just find it
Imperial
hard to
Assault?
believe.
Imperial Assault got a new expansion.
Oh, they got a new expansion.
A
Imperial Assault
low-fall
got something?
expansion.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
but
interesting.
Imperial Assault, I think I think in the whole ranking thing, I think you're going to end up with, of course, X Wing being their number one meal ticket. I think eventually, unfortunately, Legion is going to be the number 3. Armada will stay number 2. Destiny will drop down off of the face of the planet, and
I really thought a Legion would actually come number 2 because it's the whole miniatures. It captures that whole miniature that people want to paint and everything like that sort of market.
Yeah, what a great idea. Let me take my hands that can't hold a paintbrush without shaking anymore and try to put together a model.
Yeah, but
that's great.
That's us. We suck at painting, but we've got like 2 tables over here every Thursday night that are full of like there's probably between 8 to 12 40k players who come down for either play or just to watch, and half of them don't play. They just like modelling, and it's just you pick up the modelers in that one, not the gamers. You pick up the modelers.
Yeah. Well, you know what? 40k is like even worse crack than anything else.
Yeah, it is. It's if anyone was getting abused by their dealer.
I tried 40k like 3 times, and every time I'd play this guy, and he'd have like a model that he would put on the board that was like 36 inches tall, and it's some creature that he was like, okay, first turn, my creature takes over half of your army, turns it against your other half, and kills it, and then kills itself. Roll dice. Oh, you're dead. Thank you for playing. And I'd be like, what?
It's like Ian
This
playing
is-
Armada.
Oh,
This is supposed to
never
this is
against
supposed
your
to be
Richard,
a
Dicko.
fun game.
Yeah.
I love watching you guys play Armada, but what happened to the tutorials, Mars?
What tutorials?
Oh, you
yes,
said you
yes.
were doing some tutorials on that stuff.
Yeah,
and
all right.
Specifically, you said you were going to help Robert out with that.
You
and I
caught
think-
me.
Wait
You
a
caught
second.
me.
Now is the time for Robert to go. Correct.
Correct.
Oh, God. Yeah, Robert started saying that now, Terry. Yeah, I'll have to.
I apologise, Robert. I will go back to him someday, but
We're starting to do those for these talk casual segments for
Yeah.
Armada, but the trouble is so much X-Wing stuff keeps dropping, and it's just like, we're angry. We need events.
went.
Oh, but that's kind of cool. But look what I do to the calf. But that's kind of cool. But look.
Well,
Yeah.
Look, I like your guys' new format because I mean you're getting the best of both worlds with this format. You're getting some fun games to watch, and then you're getting 45 minutes to an hour of you guys just letting loose with your tirades of salt and fun. I mean, it's like it's like being in the store. It's like for my one day a week on my Thursday morning, for you it's Thursday night. I'm in Australia with you guys.
Yeah.
So we have a good time and we enjoy that. There's quite a few people now from OCX that are enjoying you guys' stuff too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Well, if you have anything to complain about, now's the time, because I've got a lovely little salt shaker over your head. So.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let me start with the salt. Okay.
Rob Sokoda.
Okay, right now, where you are in Minnesota, you have one of the largest salt deposits over your whole stinking building because you guys will not support the people who are supporting you. It's like Jerry Maguire. Help me to help you.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do is, okay, we like playing this game. We have a great community, yet you're FFG, you're not helping the community out by doing the stuff that you've been doing. Yeah. We're getting upset, and don't Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. All right. just stop it. Get this business model that you have in your head out of your butts and let's go and work with the community. And let's, the next time that Australia doesn't call you for store champ season, maybe you call them and say,
that might be
hey,
a good idea, or just it's at least send the minimum order.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with having a minimum order.
Hey, Fred, we haven't heard from you in your entire continent. Maybe you might want one or two. And we're going to send you maybe a couple extra in case they get lost. Gee, what a thought there.
Oh, no. Too much work, mate. Not my job. Not my job.
Remember that time we were whinging we weren't getting any systems opens now? Now we're whinging about store champs.
Now we're not getting store. Now we're getting store champs. First, we're getting snubbed on system. Now on store.
Well, keep in mind, though, you guys are going to get systems opens now.
Oh, we are? Oh, that's right. Yeah, the whole format and everything. Yeah.
The whole format has changed because if you got 50 people that can show up to your store and you've got enough money to pay for the kit, you get a regional. It's like Oprah Winfrey, and you get a regional, and you get a regional, and you get a regional.
That's really going backwards because that's how it used to be. Before Store Champs, it was regionals like many years back. It's because I know Terry had the first one, like one of the first ones he had regionals before there was proper Store Champs or before there's proper regionals. Or something. It's sort of going backwards a little bit.
Look, I am all about the invitational process to get to Worlds.
The season before that regionals was like the store champs treated as the regionals.
Yeah, that's when there was a few places had regionals. It was like sort of store champs. A few places could run it.
Yeah.
But the year after, when I got it, it was the only regionals for the state.
So now it's a case of, as Rob's saying, if you can have 50 people show up, you can have a regionals.
Yeah, it's going to be multiple regionals for a state.
Multiple regionals now.
Yeah, not just one state.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If they go to Worlds being a completely invitational only event, I think they're going to end up with some fantastic X-Wing for that event, for the Worlds. But I also think that they have to have a pathway for the whole world to get together somewhere where the common Joes, the normal guys, the ones that are not, world championship quality, to get together and be able to have a beer with the guy from Germany, the guy from Russia, the guy from Australia, the guy from Pascagoula, Mississippi, and all get together in a bar to sing bad karaoke and have a couple of Budweisers and play some X-Wing. They need to have that as well, because it's not all of us are going to be world-class X-Wing players. I'm one, okay? I'm never going to be on that final table, all right?
Oh, mate, you'll get there with those. If 2.0, mate, those new bombers, they could be better. You could get there, mate.
Yeah. Maybe they'll let me throw 2 defense die. Ooh. Ooh. Or that chick that died in the very beginning, because I'm pretty sure she had the Force. I want her because I want her to be able to kick a solid metal object to knock over something that is firmly up there, okay, and then to catch it.
It was balancing. It was only balancing.
She caught it 6 feet below where she was. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, she was using the Force. I want her on the bomber so I could have Force tokens on a bomber.
Yeah, I call that bad editing. That was just bad editing.
There was a scene
I still love
where they cut one of the blades out of the Praetorian Guard. So.
When Ray's again, that was just poor choreography.
Yeah.
That was like that was just the poor choreography guy. You know what? If you don't look too hard, the fight scene's good.
Yeah,
don't look too hard.
It is.
Don't look too hard.
One scene he's got 2, the other one's got 1.
Yeah.
Okay, remember, who's making the movies?
Yeah.
Disney. Okay. come here, baby. All right.
I find it quite hilarious that they miss out on things like that. I was talking to an actor one time, and when they were filming the Pacific, TV series The Pacific or something, he was one of the extras in that. Anyway, he got called back to do a scene in one of those things because he was a guy, you barely see him on camera, but he was seen in his group. They're all sitting in the back in their army fatigues. They called him and his group back to refilm the scene because he hadn't shaven in that scene. So they go to that sort of anal detail for something like that, but then they miss out on some key choreography things here or some stuff there. It's like,
You're always going to miss something.
Look. The
just
second
funny,
they
though,
had
you
the
know?
space cows, when Luke is milking a space cow, that's when I went. What am I watching?
We really better stop because I don't think we have enough salt shakers for to go into that movie.
Okay. I mean,
But,
there's a thing called jumping the shark here in the States.
Yep.
I don't know if you're familiar with that term. It comes from an old show. It was Happy Days. It was very popular. Then this one time,
Happy Days,
the
yeah.
Fonz,
Okay.
the Fonz.
We know the Fonz.
right? Okay, so when he jumped the shark, the show went to hell. Right?
Yeah.
Milking a space cow is jumping the shark. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He would have been so much cooler had it just been blue milk. It would have been okay.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
and there's Ray looking on lovingly like, oh, what's he going to do? Oh, he's going to pet the cow. Oh my God! Look at the look of horror on her face, and she's like, I got to turn away, and I can't watch this. It's something.
Oh no!
dirty.
Everyone said actually, I didn't mind it. Part of me found it all funny. It was only when that space cow turned back to look at her, like, yeah, like what the
Jealous.
hell? What was that? You know? What was
Oh yeah,
that
the
look?
cow you could just see it on her face. The cow's looking at her, going, jealous.
Jealous? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
getting late here. I think Terry's probably wanting to get going, so we're about 11:30 now here. So, yeah, I think it's getting time to call it. So, yeah, I hope people have enjoyed having Padre on. We'll have to get him back on for another one of these. And thanks for joining
Thanks,
us, mate.
Robert.
Yeah, no problem. Lads had a great time.
Yeah.
I will sign off, and thanks much. And
any last
the next
thing you
time I'll
wanna
bring
leave
my
us?
own salt. Pardon me?
You got any last thing you want? Any last words of wisdom?
Yeah, I got words of wisdom for you guys. Just chill out about everything that is FFG. They're not going to support us. Just support ourselves. Let's build our community and do our thing that we know how to do so well. I mean, we need them to give us the parts that we need, but we don't need them to run our lives.
No.
Correct.
That's my words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Feel free to disagree at any point, because I'm sure they will.
No, totally agree. I'll still run Armada stuff if there's no other products there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we'll probably call it there, and we'll hit the.
Thanks so much,
transitions.
Robert.
Yeah. Thanks again for coming on, Rob, and yeah.
All right, guys.
And
I'm going to sign off.
no
Good
worries,
night,
mate.
man.
Have a good day.
Right. All right, cool.
There we
That
go.
was thanks, Robert, for that.
Thanks, Rob, for joining us. Yeah, so that was fun. So, let us know, guys, what you think of call-ins. We're probably going to try and make this a bit of a thing now and get a few people on.
Get some guest stars
Get some guest people in so you don't just have to listen to us complaining. You can hear everyone else complain.
Yeah, more salt. Somewhere else salt.
Yeah, we can
yeah,
get
Alex
salt
Davey,
imported
come
from
on
another place now.
You're next.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Alex Davey
Oh,
on
Paul.
next week.
Paul
yeah,
Heber.
yeah. Paul Heber, get him on next week.
Hail. Hail the Paul.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So next week,
next week. What's next week?
Next
next
week.
week,
back to
X Wing.
1.0 for the farewell tour.
So yeah, a bit of that. Maybe a bit of Armada. I'm not too sure actually, because no, we're getting close to Store Champs, so we might just keep going with.
True.
Yeah, we might just keep kicking on with Armada because Store Champs is getting close now. We all kind of need the practice.
Less than a month away now, so
I think it is. Yeah,
4th of August here
4th
at
of
Texas
August,
Games.
4
Still plenty
weekends
of
left,
tickets available for those people watching, and so we've still got some spots. So hopefully some Armada next week to build up to the Store Championships. Okay, so any final thoughts in before we wrap up for tonight?
No, I'm just ready to go to bed.
Ready to go to bed?
Ready to go to bed.
Lord Tessa, anything from you tonight?
Fly casual. Awesome.
Fly casual.
Awesome. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, any comments, just leave them down below and we'll happily answer those questions you have there. Also, if you like what you're seeing tonight, click on subscribe and also hit that bell icon to make sure that you get our notifications when we do go live. And always remember, subscribe, like us on Facebook, and fly casual.